know. We believe in freedom, but not everyone's freedom. If you're a little entertainment bitch, be a monkey and dance, you piece of shit.
Dynamic banter. I can see we're gonna do but have some fun. Dynamic banter. Honk and horn and make it good. Dynamic banter. Don't forget the history road. Dynamic banter. Time to shut up. Start the show.
Hi everybody, welcome to Dynamic Banter, where we're out here on Patreon. That's what we're doing today. We're recording a show where we call you guys up. So make sure your phones are on and your inhibitions are off.
That's right.
Because we're out here making love. I just want to also talk about some of the dates I have coming up. On the 29th, I'm doing the Human Romance Show, which is a dating show. On the 31st, I'm doing some kind of stand-up show for dogs. Could you even imagine that? And then on the 7th of June, I'm doing Surrounded at the Hollywood Improv. 2 shows, 7:30 and 9:45. They're both booked up and they're both going to be fucking awesome. On the 12th, I'm doing a new material show over there at the Bourbon Room in high school. Hollywood, which is kind of like the same thing. It's kind of like growing up drug addict high school. Okay, making call. On the 9th of August, I'm headlining Mic Drop in San Diego. I know we got a big group in San Diego. Please come out to that. It's going to be fucking awesome. On the 29th of August, I'm doing Surrounded in San Jose, and we'll have the ticket link up as soon as we possibly can. Same thing for October 6th in Cleveland, October 9th in Boston, and October 10th in Brooklyn. And if you want to be on the text list for that, go 818-722-8682. Is that the fucking thing? Let me just make 100% sure, because I've said it so many times. I've said it mostly right, but we're on here making love. 818-722-8682 to get an update from when I'm in your area. We're on here making love. Always working on new Patreon content. For example, like I said before, we're out here making calls earlier, and before when this broadcast, it will already be up. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying?
What a beautiful day. Hey guys, welcome to the show.
Fucking shit.
Let's go.
Holy moly.
Hey guys. I made a decision.
And that was to yell. First thing you said was going to be a yell.
Yes, because, I'm like, hey, sometimes we open the show with some weird noises, and that's fun. We don't have to open every show with weird noises.
No, but they will come soon after if they don't start it.
Absolutely they will,
Just
in their own
that.
way. In their own way. Guys, welcome to the dang show. This is called Dynamic Banter, isn't it?
It's so good to be here.
It's so good to be here.
Kevin's here.
What? Before the show, we were talking about our favorite sleepy boys. And the guy from Bush, the guy from the Gorillas.
Gavin Rosdale.
He's a good sleepy boy.
Yeah.
And I was asking Mike who his favorite sleepy boys were.
Yeah.
And we were kind of coming up with a list. I think maybe Morrissey's in there.
Sure.
But Morrissey's kind of a piece of shit.
Let's cut to it. That was our piece of shit detector.
Yeah,
it's off the charts.
It was off the charts.
You know who else is a good sleepy boy who turned out to be a real piece of shit? Grimace.
Oh, fuck that bitch. That purple fuck.
Grimace turned out to be a real homophobic piece of shit. There he is shaving. Cut to Grimace shaving his
What
ass.
if Grimace had to go away and run away from the law?
Yeah.
And he shaved to hide his identity.
So he comes back and just this is clean shaven.
Yeah, like the beard part is like, would it be
Skin
human
underneath?
skin color?
Yeah.
Grimace is human.
It's like, I'm
skin.
different. He grew his hair out on top and then he shaved his face.
What's an even funnier color for him to be underneath that? Can I say?
Black guy?
Black. Just black.
Like the color, but not like dark brown.
Not dark brown.
You say
black.
black.
Like as black as his inside of his mouth is when he's
Yeah.
like smiling.
Yeah.
Imagine how creepy. And he's like skinny.
Yeah, he lost a lot of weight.
He's like a skinny gremlin looking thing.
Yeah.
Because all that is just his fur.
He shaved his stomach off.
Yeah, and when he shaves it all off, he's like this creepy all black gremlin thing.
And we're like, oh, Grimace is back and he's good now? But he looks terrifying?
So I love those Sleepy Boys. And then we were talking about some potential Old Spice deodorant names. Because some of that, there's these Old Spice. God, I gotta find the real names of these things.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
like Swagger.
Yeah, that's nice.
Old Spice names. Yeah, there we go.
So they smell like things that you want to... They are called things that you'd want to have when you put it on.
They are called things. Well, I think it's like
Beachwood Confidence.
it's kind of doing like you
It's
know
kind
how,
of giving...
it's giving. You know how Axe body spray is like you're bro and you got a bro, come bro out on our bro.
Sure.
And then they're all very like that's their branding is bro.
Yeah.
It seems like Old Spice wanted to do bro, but they also wanted to get like the tattooed guys in there.
Sure.
Because they have like, ones with like an anchor on it and it looks like tattoos. And they're trying to get like those hipster guys.
They're all aiming for that 18 to 34.
The 18, that's the sweet spot.
Old Spice has been around forever and always, though.
So we have an Old Spice called Bear Glove,
Bear Glove?
Wolf Thorn, Lion Pride. These are all real names. And so we were talking about some fake ones.
Yeah.
Like Octopus with a Gun.
Okay.
And what about Ocean Ass?
Ocean Aspenu?
Like Ocean Ass would have like the ocean's shaped like a gat. Like the wave is coming out like a nice booty. But it's waves,
Yeah, sure.
That's Ocean Ass.
Yeah, great. Where it's always low tide.
What about Mountain Problem?
Why problem?
There's one called like the Kraken. Ooh, the Kraken.
Yeah, it's nice.
Like
They're all like tough nature things.
yeah, there's Wolf Thorn. That's
Yeah.
one.
Killer boat rammed by orca is my favorite.
Orca Attack.
Orca attack. Yeah. That's good. Orca shaped hole in the boat.
Crab Attitude.
Crabby guy.
Crabby guy. Crabby.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Peer Murder.
What's
There
this
it
one?
is! Did you just make that an AI? Whoa, we got it!
Dude, AI is good, turns out.
Dude, now put it on a Old Spice.
Yeah.
Put it over and call it Ocean Ass.
Dude, we're going to go an extra 3 hours, and Kevin's going to be like, oh, fuck.
Fuck. Because we're doing AI things now.
Yeah.
We could do that for hours.
Yeah.
So we had some fun ones in there. But there's like, it's so crazy. It doesn't need to be called Bear Glove.
No.
And have like an angry bear like on
Why
the cover.
Glove doesn't strike me as something that that you'd want to smell like.
I know. Bear Glove.
I think
but what
Glove,
about
I think
Wolf
O.J.
Thorn?
Simpson. Wolf Thorn at least is like it paints a picture in your head. Like all
Okay.
those other ones kind of paint a picture, like you could smell colors. Wolf Thorn is like a deep green, deep forest green.
Yeah.
A wolf thorn is something that you would find in a deep forest.
Okay,
Where it
all
maybe
right.
smells like so far away from the city, you
or
get a
it's-
fresh smell, a fresh scent.
Yeah, or it's like, or
That'd be
it's
funny if
like
they had city
a
scents.
spice, like the witch is cauldroning, and she's like, I need wolf thorn.
Yeah.
And it's like a
yeah
powder, and it smells good.
This is insane.
Whoa, I would buy that.
I would buy that too. I would buy that too.
Ocean ass.
Ocean cake.
Ocean, yeah.
Dude, I like it a lot. That was so fast.
Crazy.
Dude, God bless.
That's it.
Shout out to the robots. They can take our jobs. They're doing great at it. They could take our jobs as long as they do a better job at it. Would anybody be upset with AI taking your job if they were way, way better at it?
You can't be. I mean, you could be upset about it for that amount, like a normal human amount of time.
Yeah.
But you have to accept that, like, you know, there's always going to be someone better than you.
Yeah.
There's always going to be.
And that is just a prompt away. What if you can type into ChatGPT, do dynamic banter but better than us?
Is it damaging to be like, because we were always told you got to be number one or nothing. And that, is that like a damaging thing? Because it's like, well, can't everyone be number one at some point?
Well, then you get participation trophy. You're going to get yelled at no
There
matter
goes that
what.
participation trophy thing again.
Yeah.
But I think the thing is like,
Also, participating, if you think about it, pretty good.
pretty good.
Isn't that what we want, is people to participate? Maybe that's what they were grooming us for.
I wanted to say
like
that on my
voting.
grave.
Like, it's good to participate.
Yeah. Yeah. You should participate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Participating is what helps things.
Your whole generation got participation trophies. Yeah, it's good to participate. That's what a community does.
Yeah. Hey, we're going to build this community center. You want to participate? You want to help us with that?
It takes a village to participate to raise a child. I'm told.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think I want that on my gravestone. He participated.
This guy participated in life.
Straight up participated.
Life participant Steve Zaragoza.
Life
buried
participant.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like beloved son, brother, and participant. And
Brother-
life participant.
Yeah, life participant. I want my headstone to be a trophy. The ultimate
That
participation
says
trophy.
second place.
Second place. This is the place. This is my final place.
Mike, how are you doing? What's going on?
I'm good, man. Dude,
Anything
I
going
wanted
on?
to talk briefly about when I got to hang out with Ken Marino at Moontown.
Yeah, you texted me that more so. You gave me a little smidge. You didn't even tell me anything about it. You just said, I gotta tell you about this because Mike and I love Ken Marino.
Love the state. Love Party Down.
Dude, Burning Love.
Burning Love. Wet
Burning-
Hot American Summer.
For those of you that, because I'm sure we've talked about Wet Hot American Summer in the state or whatever. But
Dude, we could have a whole nother Cloverfield podcast.
about all those comedians,
uh-huh.
and all the things they've done.
Yeah.
But Burning Love, like Kevin, have you heard of Burning Love?
No.
Burning Love was like a parody of The Bachelor, and Ken Marino was The Bachelor, and all these great comedians are in it, and like a lot of state people, and it's like so fucking good. It's like one of my favorite parody things.
Yeah.
They just parodied it so well because Erica Oyama, I think is his wife, she's like a great writer and a great comedian, and she like created Burning Love from her love of those reality shows.
Yeah.
So she was like in it and knew all the tricks and jokes and like how to make fun of like certain things in reality shows that we all like laugh at.
What can we make like that?
Dude, I know.
Because it's time, dude.
I know.
We're aging out of the being somebody else's
It
thing.
hasn't happened at this point.
And now we have to make our own thing. And
Yeah.
then we cast a bunch of younger people.
Yeah.
And then we're just in it as well.
I think we could totally do that.
What do we love? Oh, that reminds me of something else I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay.
What should we do first? I'm having choice paralysis.
Let's let Kevin decide.
Anyway, let's go real quick.
I also want to talk about the Beatles. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But the Beatles is something we could do a show about. Let's do a show about
the Beatles.
The Beatles, but they're superheroes.
And how they relate to Cloverfield.
During the day, they're a rock band, the Beatles, and at night, they're superheroes.
And they hate each other.
Yeah.
So I started seeing members of the state all around Austin, Texas for Moon Tower because they were doing a show there. And they reunited and they're on tour. And it's like, I never wanted to see anything more than these people on tour together. And I never thought it would happen because they do stuff together all the time.
Yeah.
But never like live as the state. They're always like Reno 911 or fucking like little bits of people here and there. And then we mentioned, as I was finding out that I was on this festival, that I was going to be on this fucking festival with the state, which is like, what a dream scenario. Of course, I had a show at the exact same time as them, so I could not see them.
Bummer.
But I saw, like, kind of individually as they would trickle in and out of the hotel. I would, like, see them one by one. And I had really nice interactions with almost all of them. And, like, Michael Ian Black was really cool when I talked to him, and he was cool with me being like, you're such a big inspiration, you and all your friends. And then I saw Ken Marino, and he's like, you're a comedian, right? Which is pretty good guess, Ken. We're at a comedy festival.
But he recognized you.
Yeah, and he was like, I watch you on TikTok.
What the
And I'm like, that's insane because I watch you. And I gave them all kind of the same spiel.
Yeah.
Where I was like, you guys are my first comedy influence that I could remember.
Right.
And I talked about how me and you talk about him all the time. And he was like, that's fucking awesome. I've seen so many things that you've done, blah, blah, blah.
Whoa.
So then he was like the nicest. Like, he was the only one who said, like, I've seen you somewhere before. So we had like kind of like a little back and forth. And he was like, are you coming to the show tonight? I said, I have a show at the exact same time. He's like, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm not even going to tell the rest of the members of the state because they're going to be so upset.
That you couldn't make it.
Yeah.
Good bit.
So he was like, give me your number. And
What
so
the
like
fuck?
me and Ken Marino have each other's numbers. And I've called him every day since.
say good night.
At 3 o'clock in the morning to say good night.
Good night. I'm going to bed.
What do you think of this joke? So we were just kind of fucking around with each other. Like every time he would see me throughout the week, he'd be like, I can't believe you didn't make it.
Wow. Still like texting you.
No, like when we see each other.
Have you hit him up?
No, I have not.
So the number's just there.
Yeah, we should call him right now. No. So
Mike?
there was I'm not calling him. So there was we had, you know, they would have a bunch of food for us at this after party every single time. And we were all in line. Everybody's like taking their normal human being amount of food, and he's there with a plate, and he's like piling food on this plate. And I'm like, this fucking piece of shit.
guy.
I'm right behind him. I'm like, this piece of shit. Taking it before anyone's even had one serving. And he turns around and he goes, I got a whole table of people over there. This one plate is for that whole table of people. I said, show me the people. Show me the
Prove
table
it.
of people. And so, you know, I passed him, and like him and all the members of the state are like sharing chicken fingers and nachos. And he's like, and it was just so fun to have like a little bitty baby inside joke with like a member of the state. And that was awesome. And then I met Lennon,
Thomas Lennon.
Thomas Lennon. Dude, that was like late at night, so everyone they had already done their show, so I'm sure they're exhausted, and people coming up to him all night. Maybe they did like a meet and greet.
Yeah.
And I gave him the little spiel, and I'm like, dude, you and your whole group of people are like number one first fucking champion man. You know what I mean? Like first influences. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, well, we can't get all of them. Can't have a special moment with all of them.
No.
But it was
That's so funny.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome. So that's that,
Dude.
and then did you have anything else?
I'm just soaking it in because it's like I have secondhand, like
1 degree of separation.
yeah, and I'm getting all that secondhand energy from you experiencing that.
Yeah, it was nice. Kevin, do you think that's nice? Kevin is on drugs. Kevin's on pill drugs. So I wanted to say this other thing. Fuck, I love that. I feel like I'm inside a whale. So I was playing Rocket League this week, and they have like season challenges, and then they have intermittent like 2-week challenges, like little integrations, like licensed integrations. And I know that it was because of like May the 4th or whatever. But one of their shits was Star Wars. And I have no problem with Star Wars. I'm not a Star Wars hater at all. But thank you. And I know that's brave of me to come out and say. It was brave. But also, like, I look at the stuff they put out, and it's like a car shaped like Darth Maul's leg or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, aren't you done? Aren't these done? Like, they have a little car topper that's like C-3PO.
They're scraping the barrel of designs for integration into every fucking thing.
I just feel like my stomach does this weird, like, anti-nostalgia thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I have no problem with it, and I like that other people like it, but I'm also like, here's the thing, and that thing is Darth Vader. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, everything has been Darth Vader.
Yeah.
And there's a toothpick holder in...
Everything you can think of has been a Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Darth Vader toothbrush.
Are we entering the age of anti-nostalgia?
Not yet.
Not total. Just things
Not
that
yet.
have been like absolutely fucked to death.
Like
that shit is a fucked puddle.
But the thing is the millions of billions of trillions of dollars it generates is like the indication that it goes nowhere.
Darth Maul goes no, except for down a hole.
It's just gonna forever be a thing.
Yeah.
Until generations of generations are like, what's Star Wars?
But if I'm feeling that, aren't there members of like Gen Z who are like, who gives a
There's
fuck?
gotta be, yeah.
Yeah.
There's gotta be. Yeah. There's just so much shit out there. There's so many options.
But that's kind of what I'm saying, I guess. And I get the May 4th thing because they've made it like a holiday.
Because it sounds like May the 4th. But
aren't there a million other things to license out there that maybe are kind of less treaded territory that could have those 2 weeks instead of like, this thing is R2-D2 now?
Yes, but the studios and the executives in the suits are like, they don't want to take a chance on shit.
Which are studios and executives and suits, as we've seen, are the best at making creative decisions.
All they see is the dollars and the numbers, my boy. They don't care about the creative shit. Right. They see that they made this much money on Star Wars diapers.
Like, I really want to know. They'll never release this information.
Yeah.
But out of all, like, let's say the Fortnite, I'm sure Fortnite did good because it's a fighting thing, and if you could fight as Chewbacca, I'm sure a lot of people are interested.
I love it. I love it.
I always want to see specifically like Rocket League stuff, all the different things they team up with. I just want to see a bar graph of like what has done the best out of the things over the past couple of years. I'm super interested in that. I don't know if I have to get a job with them to be privy to that information, but I am interested.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to see all the numbers, even the Fortnite ones. Yeah, because they do collabs with like everything.
That's fucking be fascinating.
It would be, but it's the same with like those Netflix numbers we were talking about. Like, we're never gonna get that shit.
Netflix numbers would destroy. Netflix numbers would destroy Hollywood.
Oh, for sure.
Because it's like
it would
seeing really high budget movies come out and get less views than like a David Dobrik video. Would be like, why does anyone live in the city? Oh,
that's interesting that that's a thing because like we know how much movies make, don't we?
Yeah,
we know how much movies make.
Yeah,
we know how much TV shows make.
But because the movies make that much, that's what is like. That's everything is a bar that gets raised, right?
Yeah.
So it's like Top Gun makes this much, and therefore Tom Cruise gets this much money because of that.
Yeah.
So if a Tom Cruise movie came out on Netflix that was just a Netflix movie and got 500,000 views, but every episode of Bad Friends gets 1 million, they would be like, why doesn't Andrew Santino and Bobby Lee get $8 billion an episode? And we're making calls on Patreon.
I like what we have.
Oh, no. I'm just
saying as an
funny
aside.
Thing at the end.
Yeah, I'm just saying as a tangential, semi-connected thing. Not in response. I'm just saying I like what we have. When I think about the overwhelming aspect of relevancy and money and survival in one of the most expensive places in the world to live and thrive. It's very overwhelming, and it's like, what are we doing?
I would like to make more money, and I would like to buy a small place that I can never be heard from again in San Luis Obispo. And I've said it so many times, and that's how you know how true it is.
I just want you to be happy. And if that's what's going to make you
Mid-coast.
happy, then I want that.
I'll be
for
happy
you.
in the mid-coast.
But you know, I think it's one of those things where it's like, I like what we have, and we have like a really fun audience, and who seem to be enjoying the Patreon content we've been putting out there. And I think we're doing the best we can. We're working on like some pretty cool stuff. Like tomorrow we're shooting like a sketch essentially that I'm really excited
We have
about.
been going really hard at Patreon stuff.
Yeah.
And really trying to grow that and having that be it dawns on you after a while that you have, especially everyone that belongs to the Patreon. Thank you again for that. Yeah. And it's like there's an audience that is willing to like keep you afloat because they're excited to see what you want to do artistically. Right?
Yeah.
So it's like, why not take every advantage to be like, to bring all of your creative ideas to life if there's an audience that's specifically like, we want to see that stuff.
Yeah, and it is like just one of those things where it's like you support the artists that you like. Like I support the artists I like in my weird internet corner, and like
well, you mail people your cum all the time.
I mail people my jism.
This is a heart monitor on somebody who just came. Dude, I met a guy. I'm not gonna say his name. Okay. I won't even say where I met him because it would it would give it away.
Yeah.
But I was on a show with a guy. No. Oh, I thought it shut off for a second, dog.
No, I'm telling him no, not yet.
I was on a show with a guy who told me that he comes so much that his girlfriend is disgusted by it.
Whoa!
And that the actual physical act of coming.
Yeah.
How the dick is like.
Yeah. It does a little.
Can we get a zoom in?
There's a little twitch.
Like when you're blasting ropes.
So you get like 3 of those.
Yeah.
He says he gets 12 of those. And each of them is like the same amount of cum that comes out.
Whoa!
So like thinking
Is this
about
someone we know?
No,
Oh,
you don't know. Thinking about his poor sweet girlfriend. Yeah, he's and he's 8 pounds.
This guy needs to go into the porn industry.
Or like stay far away from it. And I don't know which one it is.
Well, what use is that kind of rope thrower machine if you're not going to entertain the world with it?
I will. Damn it. I really can't say any details about him at all. But
he's got a good thing going for what he's doing. He
I
doesn't
think God
need it.
makes you like that to help populate the earth.
Interesting.
I think God touches you and he says, you will single-handedly populate the earth if anything should happen.
Or like, if you believe in the simulation theory, there's just some alien going like, let's make this guy come like a ton.
And this one comes. Which one makes more sense? An alien at a keyboard that says this one comes a lot? Or God being like, and you shall help populate the earth?
I don't actually know.
I'm leaning towards
don't
God on
know.
this one, but I could be swayed in other ways.
I honestly could be swayed either.
I need good
I
arguments
just
for
need
both.
something to prove it.
And this guy comes a lot, and to make his friends laugh, and to disgust his poor sweet
I think it's
girlfriend.
both pretty bonkers.
Oh fuck my idiot ass!
Shit!
And then 12 of those.
All right, how about some ads?
I just thought of a Patreon idea.
Okay.
Do you still have the Rock Band gear?
Yeah.
We film him looking for it.
Damn it, my idea was to film you looking for it.
Dude, we should film. We should name one thing we know we have in the apartment, and then
Have a other person find it.
and there's
That's
like
kind of funny.
There's characters hidden around the apartment that like help you on your quest.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
And sometimes some of the cupboards are triggered with like a pie.
Yeah. Yeah. And we have like Mark Summers host it. No, Mark Summers couldn't be in either of our apartments.
You know what I would need for that? I think we would need sets.
I love having sets.
Sets and violence. Guys, I want to thank Headgum. And I want to thank everyone who listens to this dang show.
Thank you, Headgum. Thank you, everyone.
I just want to thank everyone.
Can we take a second to thank everyone?
Can you?
Yeah. Felicia. Thank you.
Thank you, Felicia.
Thank you, Jesse.
Felicia's not feeling so good right now, but
Well,
this
then
is
fuck,
now.
let's take her off the list.
So yeah, I think we need healthy people. We need to thank
Healthy people only. Take Felicia off the list. Take her off.
I want to thank Leah, superstar, Josh,
Chomp.
And Corey!
This is someone coming.
Guys, I love Factor, don't you?
Yeah.
Don't you, Kevin?
Oh.
Well. What made the audience?
Dude, 12 times. Holy moly.
Warmer, sunnier days are a calling, and you can fuel up for them with Factor's no prep, no mess meals. Meet your wellness goals in time for summer thanks to the menu of chef-crafted meals. With options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto, Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are dietitian approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. So no matter how busy you are,
No matter how many times you got.
no matter how many times you got in you, you'll always have time to enjoy nutritious, great tasting meals. Make today the day you kickstart a new healthy routine. What are you waiting for? And guys, listen to me about this. This is true, actually, if you listen to this.
And listen to this part.
Listen to this really quick.
And we mean that because that's coming from personal experience.
And I'll tell you, if you can make your day delicious from breakfast to dessert and stay fueled with easy, nutritious options. We're talking effortless support for your lifestyle. You can choose from 6 menu preferences to help you manage calories, maximum protein intake,
And output. Help maximize protein.
avoid meat,
like when Kevin talks.
As well as, or you can simply eat well balanced. How about that? Why don't you head to factormeals.com/banter50. That's factormeals.com/banter50. Use that code banter50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. That's code banter50 at factormeals.com/banter50. Get that 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active.
Dude, nothing better than not necessarily having time to sit down and cook a hot home-cooked meal and knowing you got some Factor in the freezer, knowing that you could just pop that in.
I'll tell you. And guys, hey, actually, how about this? Calling all golfers.
Oh, hi. I'm here.
Hey, Mike.
I'm here, dude.
We beamed you in.
Thank you for great beaming here.
You know PXJ.
Uh-huh. Know him well.
PXG is on a mission to create the most high-quality, high-performance golf clubs in the game. Well, they're bringing that same passion for excellence to their new line of apparel.
And they do such a good job.
It's wonderful, and I gotta say they nailed it. Ain't that right?
It is right. It is right.
That is right.
Dude, I have a shirt by them, and it's one of the most comfortable golf shirts I've ever had in my life. They give me a cool hat, cool form-fitting hat, makes me a little bit taller on the golf course, keeps sun out of my little boy eyes, and I love it. It is my favorite new golf shirt that I have, though.
And maybe that's because it's made with premium materials and technology designed for peak performance. And these confidence-inspiring looks invite all-day play, taking you seamlessly from the course to the office to a night on the town. So elevate your style game on and off the course with PXG Spring Summer 2024 collection. Head over to pxg.com/banter and use that code BANTER at checkout to save 10% on apparel. That's pxg.com/banter. Code BANTER to save 10% on apparel.
I know for a fact we got some golfers listening. I know I'm not the only one. I'm gonna wear that shirt in the thing we filmed today, and that's a promise. So if you watch the sketch that we're doing, do we say or is it a surprise? It's a surprise. Just know in upcoming Patreon content, I will be sporting PXG stuff.
Are you actually gonna wear that?
Mm-hmm.
Then it's already out, dude.
Then it's out. You've seen it. I look great.
Cut to a clip.
I'll bring it to your fucking house.
Okay.
All right. Well, what do you guys say we jump into some history roads?
It's about time.
Guys, this week's History Road's brought to you by Ocean Spray. Ocean Spray Cranbrapple is the most drink you can get this summer.
It's the absolute most drink you'll
You'll
ever
get
have.
drink. And if you drink now, for limited time, you and your whole family can drink. Ocean Spray Cranbrapple.
If you buy one Cranbrapple, you'll get 100% more for free.
And you get, and just listen to this thing pour into the cup. I mean, that's the only kind of pour you can get out of Ocean Spray Cranbrapple.
It's the loudest pour ever. It's our loudest pour.
Each batch has 14 berries in it.
14 different deep forest hand-picked berries.
And
We didn't test them.
So if you're on the fence, get on the waves with Ocean Spray Crab-apple.
Get off the fence and onto the waves.
Get out of the woods. Get in the ocean. Get in the ocean. And drink a glass of crab-apple, ocean spray raspberry, and cramble drinks.
Take the Bramble Challenge and drink a pitcher in the ocean.
And diet cranberry.
Tell your grandbabies about
Tell your grandbabies love our new cranberry drink.
Put it in your baby's bottle and watch them morph into an ocean. There's an ocean in every kid.
There's an ocean in every kiss. All right, let's get to these.
Ocean in every kiss?
Ocean spray. There's an ocean in every kiss.
We guarantee it.
Will you just
We're tapping into the mayor's personal line when we do
The
that.
mayor's internet connection.
Good God. Okay. Mamma mia, let me have this music.
Can I ask you a question I thought about this morning?
Yes,
Just quickly?
yes.
We don't have to spend a lot of time on
That's
this.
fine.
What do you think you would realistically do if there was a rat in your apartment? Like you wake up, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, you wake up to scratches, and you see a rat in your
Like
apartment.
run across a thing and you're like, you don't see where it went, but you know there's a rat.
Yeah, what would you do next?
Oh man, I guess I would try to find ethical traps. This episode's brought to you by Ethical Traps. These traps are ethical. Well, it's just little nice fingers in there.
I went to the gym the other day and I asked somebody if he could help me develop my ethical traps.
These are ethical traps. No longer thirst traps.
Dude, there's a piece of cheese in a box, and then the rat eats the cheese, and some hands grasp him like this. And
Real
go,
nut, and give them little kisses until you're ready to take them out.
It'll be okay. We're just gonna keep you here until you can get you out.
Yeah, it's okay, babies. Here's more cheese.
And
And it's warm. It's warm in there too.
It's warm cheese.
And there's so much food in there. It's like the kitchen in Ratatouille.
They love being in there.
They love being in there. Yeah, I would do that. I would find ethical traps, like the ones where you could just catch them.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning. The first thing you do is find ethical traps.
Well, there's nothing I could do at 3 in the morning.
Well, there's not nothing you could do at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I guess I would try to hunt it, but if it had like a way in, then it's got a way out, and that's gonna be like hard to find probably, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm not gonna be running around.
That's how you hunt it. You look
I
for
don't
its
think
way out.
For me, I'm like I might get up, turn on my iPhone light, and like shine it around and try to look around for it. And if I don't immediately find it,
You see a little iPhone light shining back at you, looking for you.
oh shit, and then a little bit like a
we got you on video.
a flash.
We got you on video.
4K, motherfucker. But and then if I don't immediately see it, I'm just gonna like close my door. I'm probably gonna put like a towel under the thing just in case.
You lock them in there with you.
In there with me, yeah. And then the first thing in the morning, I'm going to like Home Depot or something.
Yeah. I was thinking about it today because I heard scratchies, and I'm sure it was just something outside, but I was like, if there's something in here, I think I have a golf club strategically placed throughout.
Yeah.
I thought I got up and I went to the bathroom and I was like, I'm gonna have to hit this thing with a golf club, and then I'm gonna have to clean blood off my entire
Yeah.
apartment.
You have to murder this thing.
And I don't want that. I don't want to do that.
I'm not judging you, but I personally would take 3
Hard hits.
chances of trying to catch it with something else before I'm like, I gotta smash this fucker.
Yeah.
But I would try with like a bowl or
Have
like
you ever had a mouse or anything?
Yeah,
in your...
definitely.
So
My
it's
dad
like-
would just put traps around and shit.
Yeah. So
mean,
you
that's
see it
that.
and then it's gone. Dude, I
Yeah.
remember the only other apartment I had been in that had a mouse. We also had a dog at the time.
Mm-hmm.
It was part Austrian Shepherd, part Husky.
Dog and Jerry.
And the dog was just like, what the fuck is this other thing? Like the dog did
yeah,
nothing.
what is this?
Yeah.
Is this another pet?
I think the dog went up and like put its nose to it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hi.
Yeah.
A smaller dog.
Well, and cats will like play with it or something. Too.
Or
like, play with
they
their
will
food or
fucking
something. They'll fuck
disembowel. Dude, a lot of times cats
Fuck
will
it
just
up.
take it and bring it to you. Like, here, check this out.
Look
I
at
did
this half of a rat body I found. It's for you now.
Look at these innards.
Look at that spine.
This rat had innards in it.
This hawk spine is for you.
I brought you this hawk innards because I love you.
That's how much I love you.
Isn't that cool? You've never brought me innards.
Where's my innards? Well, yeah, I mean, and so, I
So
mean,
I was just thinking about that this
yeah,
morning.
you gotta smash. I think me.
What would you do,
if
Kevin?
I would do what Steve said.
You
I would
would-
find it, try and find it, then go back to bed.
I kind of also am one of those weirdos that doesn't like super mind
Yeah.
rats or mice.
Rats are like disease.
Yeah,
You get
like
dysentery.
not all of them, but yeah.
Well, rats come from like they crawl around in the sewer, dog.
Yeah.
We knew someone who got a squirrel got into their house.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
And they left it in there for the weekend. They didn't think it would do anything.
Well, it
and
was.
then when they came back, their house was destroyed.
Yikes.
Like everything in the house was destroyed.
So, like, if it was a human being that came in your house and destroyed it, you'd hit that with a golf club.
Oh yeah. I'd try to ethically trap him.
It's like, hey, I have your porn search history, bud.
I'm not in this cage.
There's more stuff to destroy in the
If
cage.
you come into this cage, I'll give up.
Hey, I have a list of people that you've muted on Instagram, so you're gonna want to come in this cage.
Come check this out. And I'm going to put it on blast if you don't come check this out. Okay, we got a history road here from Peyton
Okay.
that says, making this shorter until it's readable, second try.
Are there any poor kids named Peyton?
That's a good question. Trouble while being filmed at Disneyland's Haunted Mansion, humble brag. Hello, mighty steed. My name is Peyton, and I'm a quietest horn honk BB longtime listener.
Hi, my name is Peyton, and I am a horse, a young horse.
I'm a boy's horse. I belong to a boy. I'm not a girl's horse.
I wouldn't be caught dead being a girl's horse.
I look down at the girls' horses. I've wanted to tell this story for a while, but couldn't for the life of me figure out what the fuck History Roads was. Because they started watching it backwards. They started watching our show backwards from the newest. I guess we kind of lost what it is. Let's just go to History Road.
It's a note from the audience.
It is a note from the audience. I like this note though because it has been a minute consciously, at least in my mind, where we have actually described what History Road is.
Well, let's go over it real quick.
Although I do think there was an episode where we were like, we'd like to start getting like more old school history roads,
kind of recently.
than like games and things like
It's
that.
just if you have a story to tell, a memory.
For the first 22 years of my life, I was a native Los Angelian.
Please. I want to get through more than one history road.
My mom had roles in TV shows, like That 70s Show and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Canceled.
So we lived fancy for a few years.
That's nice.
This meant I went to Disneyland a lot as a kid.
Peyton.
Between my 10th birthday celebration with a Hummer limo to Disneyland
I don't want to hear it anymore. Go to the next one.
and trying to kiss my crushes in the dark parts of Pirates of the Caribbean, I fell in love with the park. When my 7-year-old cousin Mia visited, I begged my mom to take us to Disneyland. The car ride to Anaheim was thrilling, and we were excited to see Mia's favorite ride.
We were going so fast and we weren't allowed to buckle up.
Things were going great at the park. Fast passes for Space Mountain, chimichangas, and short lines. Then we got to the Haunted Mansion, where a 50-minute line meant standing in 85-degree heat. That's the sun's rays.
It's holding a microphone in the sun. My favorite sound garden.
Just as we were debating whether to leave, a man with a cameraman offered to film us on Haunted Mansion and let us skip the line. We agreed and signed paperwork.
All we had to do was take our little pants off.
You know what that means, Mike?
What?
Just our little pants. That means that these kids were like probably non-threatening, like good-looking kids.
Peyton.
If they were chosen out of the crowd to come be in a filmed thing.
Yeah.
So I'm already picturing what Peyton's rocking and what Peyton was up to as a
Blonde
young
hair,
lad.
blue eyes.
Perfect
ice cream
looking
cone.
American.
Yeah,
happy
overalls.
Family.
Yeah. Holding hands with his sister, who is a similar height.
Smiling with Mickey balloons on their wrists, tied to their wrists. The entrance was filled with camera crews as we entered the stretching room. The lights and cameras focused on us. The walls stretched and Mia's grip on my hand tightened. The lights went out and thunder struck. Everyone screamed, especially Mia. My mom and I looked down to her to see what she was saying. It hit us both. The most visceral shit smell of shit. Mia had pooped her pants while being filmed by Disney. We all covered our noses, but there was no escape. Mia's accident created a warm fog of inescapable beef. We shared a doom buggy and it felt like being pepper sprayed with egg barbecue sauce. Oh shit.
It smelled like somebody gave me Flonase filled with garbage water.
Oh,
holy
fuck.
shit. Heavens to Betsy. Wow.
All three of us were crying for different reasons. Mia was mortified. My mom knew she had to clean up the mess, and I was laughing at the legendary story we'd tell at future Thanksgivings.
What was the cameraman's reaction?
P.S. I've searched everywhere for that video, likely from summer 2009, but it was probably never used. Would love to find it. With Chud Payton.
Wow.
That's great.
That's a history road.
Now that's a history road. Ain't that right?
History. History.
You know what I mean?
Holy shit, my fuckers. Me hearties.
Can we have another one?
Yeah.
Oh shit, dear Lord,
The
forgive me.
jellyfish.
Forgive me for saying aliens or the simulation theories as bonkers as you. God's pissed.
God's piss.
Do this and kill it.
Okay, be nice or not be nice.
Yes!
Target edition!
No one thinks the show's as funny as we think it is. You really have to be like sitting at this table to think the show is as funny as we think it is, which is unfortunate.
We're gonna remedy that.
We
We're
need a
trying to
camera
remedy
that's
that.
sitting on the table.
We're trying to remedy that. We're working on. We're cooking up some good shit.
We need a theme song for Be Nice or Not Be Nice.
Yeah.
A good old fashioned be nice or not be nice and Joseph, he says good.
So the way the game is played is you need to figure out
Yeah. What I think you're.
what I would think. Yeah.
Be nice or not be nice.
With Mike and Steve.
No. Guys, welcome to Be Nice or Not Be Nice. Garrett says, hi, Mike and Steve. Garrett here. First time rotor, long time listener
There's a
since the
fire in the
source
kitchen.
fed days. I rewatch the Coworkers Climb a Table video when I need a pick-me-up. It brings me so much joy.
I also needed a pick-me-up that day.
I've got a Be Nice, Not Be Nice for ya. I've worked at Target since October of 2023.
Shout out.
Please don't say where I work. What?
Classic.
And as employees, we're allowed to play music whilst working in the back.
Thank you. Be nice or not be nice.
Thank you for that. That was a really nice. Be nice or not be nice, guys. Thank you.
Thank you for that.
That was really nice.
Do you guys have cranbook spray?
I worked at Target, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I play my music at a respectful level where I can hear it, but it won't bother others.
I was told I could play the music at a respectable level.
Please, this is a place of business, and there are a lot of other people working here. There's this one coworker of mine who will come to the back, park next to me, pull out her phone, and blast her music so loud it drowns out what I have playing.
Nothing worse than hearing music playing from a phone.
And then 2 different fighting music tracks playing at the same time.
Hate when 2 different sounds play at the same time.
Never good. This happens almost every day. Should I or Mike be nice or not be nice? Okay, thanks BB Boys for reading my history road. I've actually been on Mike in the Morning.
What?
Where he shared my 3rd grade pants shitting story. We just do pants shitting stories across the board.
For years.
For years. So that's cool. You both have been really helpful in getting over my first breakup depression.
Getting all this shit out of my pants.
That's been going on the last 2 months, and I'm incredibly grateful for the laughs and positive vibes. Keep up the amazing, hilarious work. Thanks again, Garrett. All right.
I love it. I love all the context.
Yeah.
All right. So,
You really got me through some tough times. You fucking piece of shit.
yeah, you piece of shit. That's not how this works. That's not how this industry works.
You ask us our permission to get you through tough times.
You gotta ask if it's okay to laugh at these jokes. Okay, so he plays music, make sure it's not too loud, but he wants to hear it and tries not to bother others.
And
but
then
a
your
coworker
coworker
comes
comes in and plays their own music
There-
on their own
yeah.
phone.
and it's louder. Apparently,
I have my answer.
Okay. I think. Well, don't a lot of these feel like it's one of those things where it's like, if this is like well, it does say that it's almost every day. This happens almost every day.
We have a lot of context.
I think there's a nice ask before it's a not be nice. There's a nice that's like, hey, like maybe we shouldn't be competing over music here. Like, what if I play my music on this day and then you get to do it on this day and we'll just stick to that? Like, make some sort of peace offering or something, or move. I don't know, move somewhere else to play your music away from that music. What's that?
No way.
No, you stay where you are.
Why would you let that person do that?
Well, I guess I wouldn't be like, hey, fuck you right away. I'd be like, maybe let's have a truce. Like, you play your music today, I play music today. So to me, I'm going to say be nice. But I think you're going to say, I'd like to think you're going to say be nice. But if it's a not be nice, I'm welcome to be wrong.
I can tell you what my gut instinct is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is to not be nice.
Yes. Fuck yeah.
Can I tell you my thinking?
Yeah, tell me.
My gut instinct is that I would, at the very least, especially if this happened a lot, because that, you know, that sounds are like my weird thing.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
And there is a nice way of going about it. I think the more you think about it and dissect it, there is a nice, genuine way to go about it. I think my gut instinct, and this is not my proudest thing, would be to say something very sarcastic and snarky, which is not nice. Yeah.
It is funny to be like, oh, I love when our music is together at the same time. It
Yeah.
sounds so perfect.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what I love even more than my favorite song is your favorite song on top of it.
yeah, I mean, I guess, sure, you could do that. But for me, I don't want to be like, I don't want to create unnecessary
Drama at
work tension, especially if it's a coworker.
Dude, perfectly acceptable answer.
Yeah.
That's not my answer.
All right, well, thank you for playing. Be nice or not be nice, Garrett. What kind of prize does he get?
He gets us to watch his one of his videos.
Let's watch it for Patreon content. I like that kind of self-promotion from the audience. We do it on Patreon.
We get paid for it. Dude, also, sorry I waited to the end of the show to tell you this, but there's new merch in the store. What's the actual date this comes out on?
24.
New merch in the store today.
Yeah!
Fuck my ass.
That was a HeadGum podcast.